I've got a guy that is a friend of mine. He says, I did something really bad. I said, what did you do? He says he killed his wife. Oh my God, feels like a bad movie.
How does a 22-year-old woman vanish without a trace on her wedding anniversary trip with the man who vowed to protect her?
This is Emily and Joe. I think this definitely highlights what she wanted people to think about their relationship, but it was not this. It was like the opposite of this.
In 2020, Joseph Ferlazzo and Emily Jean Schwartz blindsided family and friends when they decided to elope just 4 months after dating.
So there was a 20-year age gap between the two of them because she was 21 at the time and he was 41.
I didn't have an issue with the age difference. In our family, we have people who are happily coupled with age differences 13, 15, 20 years.
As long as Emily was happy, that was great.
But Emily's closest friends knew she wasn't happy.
She messaged me, there's no communication on his side, and I can't be happily married with no communication or trust. He literally followed her to work because he was convinced that she was gonna go to cheat on him.
A year later, they took an anniversary road trip on their converted bus, but only Joseph came back.
Joseph said that they got into a fight, and Emily stormed off of the bus and said she was going to get an Uber.
He did say that he'd driven up and down the road and he couldn't find her. He thought that she had come home.
Joseph claimed the bus broke down, so he left it at a mechanic and rode back on his motorcycle, which he said was stored at a nearby friend's house. However, when the police spoke with her, they discovered that the bus wasn't at any shop. Joseph hid it at her house. A search turned up nothing until that chilling 911 call came in.
He says he killed his wife. Oh my God, feels like a bad movie.
Police found Joseph at a gas station acting like nothing had happened. When they questioned him about Emily, he calmly laid out all the details one by one.
I remember just watching the rain and I was on vacation. She just kept trying to unfurl my piece. So I just felt this weight. This weight come over me. She had stopped fighting and she had gone and laid down and then jumped on top of her and I shot her.
Looking back, I wish we had fought harder for Emily.
One of the things that I've spoken to my therapist about is why didn't we think to call the crisis hotline, domestic violence hotline? And I think it was almost like we were all afraid of him too.
The episode titled Where's Emily is part of Fatal Destination, a new true crime series produced and narrated by Jessica Biel. You can watch it now on ID or stream on Max.